Adidevasura Yatsattvadamrushaiva bhati sakalam Rajyau yatha hairbhramaha Yatpadaplavamekame vahi bhavam bodhe sthitirishavatam Vandeham tamashesha karana param Ramakhyamisham harim Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Om Jaya Ram Om Syavar Ramchandra ki jai Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai Kundindivar Sundaravati Balau Vijnana Dhamavubhau Shobhadhyau Varadhanvinau Shrutinutau Govipravrinda Priyau Maya Manusharupinau Raghuvarau Saddharma Varmau Hitau Sitanveshana Tatparau Patigatau Bhakti Pradau Tauhinaha Brahmambodhi Samudbhavam Kalimala Pradhvamsanam Chavyayam Shrimachambhu Mukhendu Sundaravare Samshobhitam Sarvada Samsaramaya Bheshajam Sukhakaram Shri Janaki Jivanam Dhanyaste Krutinah Pibanti Satatam Shri Rama Namamrutam Shri Rama Namamrutam. We were seeing the portion in Kishkindakandh where all the monkeys have been divided into different teams and the best team has been chosen to go in the southern direction. This is where they know Sita ji is very likely to be found. Hanumanji, Jambavanji, Nala, Neela, Angadji, all of them are chosen to go in the southern direction. Sugriva gives advice to all the Vanaras, and in and through that he says, this is a great opportunity for us to purify ourselves. He says, I'm very grateful you all are doing this work, but don't look upon it as favor to Bhagavan Rama. It is not that you are doing something for the Lord, but in and through this, we will be able to do karma yoga. We will be able to do tapasya. With that pure mind, we can gain knowledge and attain liberation. So for a sincere seeker, actions don't have any meaning other than purity of mind. Other than purity of mind, there is no relevance of karma for a seeker. Meaning, in his own mind, he doesn't give too much importance to other metrics. But the blessing of such a mindset is, whatever karma can provide us, the results will be multifold if a person works with the mindset of attaining purity of mind. Means actions done without karma yoga buddhi might give outer prosperity, but it will come at the cost of inner disturbance. But actions done with karma yoga buddhi will bring outer prosperity and inner peace. Then everybody is standing in a line, they bow down to Bhagwan. Hanumanji is standing last. So he comes and bows down. Bhagwan calls him near, makes him sit near him, takes his hand and puts it on his head. That was his kavacha, that was his protection all through. And he gives him the ring. He says, you take this ring, go and convey my sorrow to Sita ji, and also convey my strength to Sita ji. Both things you alone will have to accomplish. All Vanaras, they set out, getting Lord's permission. In the beginning, they are very enthusiastic. But little bit later, they start feeling hunger and thirst. Slowly that enthusiasm goes down, and they feel, now we are ready to die. At that time, Hanumanji, who was constantly taking Bhagwan's name, he was not feeling hunger thirst. He goes on a hill and he sees that cave where water birds were entering and they were coming out with their wings wet. This is called as Anumana Pramana. If you are studying Pramana Vichara, this is called Anumana Pramana, inference. You have not seen water, but you have seen the water bird with wet wings, which means there is water inside. So he takes everybody and leads them in that cave, and that cave slowly opens up to a beautiful paradise. One tapaswini was sitting there. Her name was Swayam Prabha, one who is shining by her nature. Swayam Prabha can be name of Atma also, Swayam Prakasha. But here it is her tapasya which was making her glow. Then getting her permission, they eat all the fruits, drink the water, they are all refreshed. Then they come and tell their story. They hear Swayam Prabha's story. And now she says, if you have to go out, you have to close your eyes. You are setting out to find Sita ji. If you keep your eyes open, you will only see the world. You will not see Shanti Swarupa Sita ji. If you want to find her, you have to go inward. So then when they open their eyes, they suddenly find themselves on the shore of the vast ocean. Now what are they thinking? This is after 25th Doha. Chaupais. Iha bicharahi kapi mana mahi. इहा बिचारहि कपि मन माहि बीति अवधि काज कछु नाहि सब मिलि कहहि परस पर बाता बिनु सुधि लये करब का भ्राता कह अंगद लोचन भरि बारी दुहु प्रकार भई मृत्यु हमारी इहान सुधि सीता के पाई उहा गए मारिहि कपिराई पिता बधे पर मारत मोहि राखा रामनि होरन ओहि पुनि पुनि अंगद कह सब पाहि मरन भयउ कछु संशय नाहि अंगद बचन सुनत कपि बीरा बोलि न सकहि नयन बह नीरा छन एक सोच मगन होई रहे पुनियस वचन कहत सब भय हम सीता के सुधिल नहीं जय है जुबराज प्रबीना अस कहि लवन सिंधु तट जाई बैठे कपि सब दर भड़साई जाम्बवंत अंगद दुख देखी कहीं कथा उपदेश विशेषी तात राम कहु नर जनि मानहु, निर्गुण ब्रह्म अजित अज जानहु। हम सब सेवक अति बड़ भागी, संतत सगुण ब्रह्म अनुरागी। श्री राम जय जय रामा, श्री राम जय जय रामा। निज इच्छा प्रभु अवतरई, सुरमहि गो द्विज लागी। सगुण उपासक संगत है, रहहि मोक्ष सब त्याग सिया। वर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। All Vanaras are thinking, यहाँ विचार ही कपि मन माही. Vanaras are thinking in their mind, बीती अवधि काजु कछु नाही. This 1 month deadline given by Sugriva is over. And we have no news of Sita ji, we have not accomplished any work. It is said, when they came out of the cave, they saw flowers blooming all over. So they understood Vasanta Rutu has started. So 1 month timeline given by Sugriva is over. Sab mili kahahi paraspara bata. They are all talking amongst themselves. Binu sudhi laye karaba ka bhrata. What are we going to do without the news of Sita ji? Valmiki ji has given more details. What did they do after that? He said they were lamenting so much, finally all of them lied down on the seashore. Just imagine, little Vanaras. They had so much of sorrow that they couldn't do Bhagwan's work. They all were like how children, when they're throwing some tantrums, they lie down. Like that, they lied down, all of them. Kaha Angad lochana bhari bari. Angad ji is the captain of their team. He has tears in his eyes. Duhu prakar bhai mrityu hamari. In both ways we are dead. Ihana sudhi Sita ke pai. Here we have not gotten any news of Sita ji. And uha gaye marihi kapirai. If we go back, Sugriva will finish us. Now Sugriva finishing, we can understand. That is sure death. But what is the death over here? He says, Bhagwan trusted us so much. Sugriva trusted us so much. He chose the best team to go in the southern direction. And we couldn't do his work. When somebody trusts you a lot and you are unable to do their work, that is as good as dying. This is what Bhagwan Krishna tells Arjuna. Sambhavitasya cha kirtihi maranad atirichyate. If you run away from this battlefield, everybody who looked up to you, they will speak so low about you. Means they will say, this great Arjuna could not even protect us. Arjuna didn't wake up when Bhagwan spoke about Brahma Vidya. He didn't show any reaction when he spoke about Jiva being transmigratory. But the moment he said, you are a warrior, roll up your sleeves, otherwise people will speak ill of you. Suddenly he woke up. Then Bhagwan slowly takes him up all the way to Brahma Vidya. So here also Angad ji says, we are all here but we couldn't do Lord's work. That is as good as death. And in another Ramayana it is written, all monkeys when they rolled down, they took a vow, fast unto death. They said we couldn't do Bhagwan's work, so we will just give up our body by fasting. So in both ways we are going to die. Pita bade paramarata mohi. Now he is remembering the past. When we are in sorrow, suddenly the past becomes alive. He says, Sugriva would have killed me when my father was dead. When Angad, our Vali, passed away, Angad ji says, Sugriva would have finished me right then. But because Bhagwan protected me, Rakha Rama Nihorana Ohi. There is no greatness of Sugriva. He didn't do any favor. It was just Bhagwan who protected me. Because they say enemy's progeny is the greatest threat. This is in Yuddha Niti. Enemy's progeny could be our greatest threat. So according to that, he could have finished me then and there. But somehow Bhagwan protected me. Now he has a good reason to finish me. That is how he is thinking. Puni pudi Angada kahsaba pahi. Angaji went on speaking. Remember, he is the leader of the team. And he is speaking all this. Marana bhayo kachu samsaya nahi. He says, no doubt, we are all finished. In Valmiki Ramayana, details are given. What did he speak? He told everybody, you all are very brave. And with Bhagwan's grace, you are assigned to my team. I am very sorry, I couldn't lead you well. You came under my guidance, but I couldn't help you reach the goal. So he apologizes to all of them. And 3-4 times he repeats, we are all going to die. We are all going to die. You know, it's a very beautiful lesson. Whoever is the leader of the team, that leader sets the tone of the team's mindset. If the leader is optimistic, enthusiastic, his team will surprise him how much potential they have. But if leader himself loses the hope, there is no way that his team will accomplish anything beyond what the leader thinks. So whichever place Bhagwan has placed, different people. And many roles will be leadership roles. Even in a family, there is leadership. In a group, there is leadership. Even if things are not going well right now, the job of the leader is to see the future with an optimistic mindset. In Kishkindakandh and Sundarakandh, we will note this thing. Person who has an optimistic mindset is shown the path. Kishkindakandh only we will see now. What happens to these Vanaras? I mean, you all know the story, but still, it's very nice to see. Even in Sundarakandh, when Hanumanji is not finding Sitaji, he's so upset. But he's optimistic. He doesn't say, I should give up my body here, I should do this, I should do that. He says, Bhagwan will guide. Right at that time, one person walks out from his home chanting Ram Nama. Vibhishanji comes. This is cosmic law. One who surrenders to the Lord and keeps moving forward is shown the path. So while Angadji is saying all this, Angada Vachana Sunata Kapibira, all brave monkeys, heard Angadji. Bolina Sakahi Nayana Bahanira. For a moment they were unable to understand what he is saying, but once they understood that he has lost all hopes and we are all going to die, then they also started shedding tears. Means what, Vanaras were still okay by now. But once Angadji came down, all the Vanaras, their mindset became like Angadji. This is Yadyada Charati Shreshtaha. Shreshta Purusha, whatever he does, other people follow. If it is a good thing, everybody will rise up to that leader. But if it's a erroneous thing, then also everybody falls wherever that leader is. So all Vanaras, their mindset is also very sad right now. Now they say, Chana eka socha magana hoi rahe. Everyone was engrossed momentarily in deep thought. And Puni asa vachana kahata sababhai. Everybody started saying this. Hama Sita ke sudhi leen hai bina. Nahi jahe jubaraja pravina. He says, oh Yuvaraja, don't lose your hope. We all are here. Without finding Sitaji, we are not going back. We won't go anywhere. Asa kahi lavana sindhu tata jayi. Baite kapi sabad darba dasai. They're all very sweet, little Vanaras. Now they were rolling on the ground. Suddenly they got little courage. And they are telling Angadji, don't worry, हम यहाँ पे अनशन पर बैठेंगे. So they spread a darbha grass and all of them sat on the shore of the mountain, hoping that some miracle will happen. Now in that team, there was one person who was very wise. That was Jambavanji. Now Jambavanji saw Angadji's condition, he heard Angadji's speech, and he remembered his role. See, this also tells us a very beautiful thing. Sometimes we might not have physical strength to help somebody, but if we can help them to get the right mindset, that is also a good help. Particularly in Vanaprastha ashrama. Right? Jambavanji's advice represents that. He will say later, I don't have strength to do all of these things, but I can guide you in such a way that you can accomplish all these things. But he says it in such a way that the person receives it well. Later on when he speaks to Hanumanji also, Hanumanji says, I can go to Lanka, I can do this, I can do that, I can do... Jambavanji says, you don't have to do all those things. Just do what is told to you. But his words were so powerful, Hanumanji doesn't say, he's curbing my creativity. He's not allowing me to unleash my potential. Nothing of that sort. He says, whatever you have said is right. That's why our Mahatmas say, Satya bolna hi, it is not sufficient only to speak the truth. सत्य बोलना ही पर्याप्त नहीं है. सत्य को ऐसे बोला जाए कि वो मीठा लगे. The truth should be spoken in such a way that it is received well. That is where true sadhana is. Anudvegakaram vakyam, satyam, priyam, hitam. 4 things are mentioned of vachik tapas. It should be non-agitating. Anudvegakaram vakyam. It should be truthful. And it should be dear to the other person and beneficial to the other person. You will find all 4 things in Jambavanji's speech. Sometimes what happens in the name of Satya, we become very bitter or harsh. So we are telling the right thing, but outcome is totally different. See what Jambavanji says. Jambavanta angad dukha dekhi. Kahahi katha upadesa biseshi. Looking at Angadji's sorrow, Jambavanji started telling some very special advice. He very quickly analyzed where is Angadji's problem coming from. That is the first thing, Whenever we have to give advice, we have to first understand the problem well. So he understands his problem is he has forgotten the Lord. He has forgotten Bhagwan. That is where his sorrow and suffering is coming from. So he says RamaKatha. RamaKatha, the beauty is it removes sorrow immediately. Sundarkand also we see Ramachandra guna barane laga sunatahi Sita kara dukha bhaga. Hanumanji, when he sees Sitaji for the first time, he starts singing RamaKatha. What happens? Sunatahi. Immediately when she hears, her sorrow goes away. And what is the Upadesha Biseshi? Vishesh Upay kya hai isme? He says, whatever I am going to tell him, there is no greater solution than this. All other solutions are temporary solutions. He says, this is sure short solution to remove his sorrow. Tata Rama, now this next few chaupais are very, very important for sadhana, for karma yoga, or just to gather ourselves whenever we feel dejected. You can mark these chaupais. He says, Tata Rama kahu nara jani manahu. He says, Angadji, don't consider Lord Rama only as a human being. Don't think he is some ordinary human. Nirguna Brahma, Ajita Aja Janahu. He is that Paramatma who has taken a human form, but even in this form he is invincible, Ajita. And he is Aja, he is unborn. Know Lord in this way. And it is said, he reminds Angad ji of all the Leelas of Bhagavan. Particularly the Leela where he saved Vishwamitra ji's Yajna. Vishwamitra's Yajna Raksha, he reminds him. Dhanusha Bhanga, he reminds how he broke the Shiva Dhanusha. Then he reminds him of Kharadushana Vada. And lastly, how he converted that blade of grass into Brahmastra for Jayanta. Jambavan reminds Angad ji of Bhagwan's strength. He says, don't think of him as ordinary person. This is the first error we make. We think I am a jiva, God is also a better jiva. Means he has some good qualities, but he is a person. Then he says, such Lord, when you understand, remember that we are working for him. Means your master is not a person, your master is Lord of the universe. If you are working for him, whatever is needed for you will be provided by him. Whatever support is needed, whatever resources are needed, everything he will provide. Provided you remember this. If you forget this, then you think you are on your own. See, many people travel for company work. They go to different states, countries. As long as you are with the company, you have to do company's work. If company sends you to country A, your flight, your stay, your food, everything is company's responsibility. But the moment you say, I don't want to work for this company, then you are on your own. Think of that company as working for God. Same thing. As long as you are working for God, he says, remember, whatever is needed will be provided by him. Hama sab sevaka ati bada bhagi. We are all very fortunate because santata saguna brahma anuragi. We are devotees of such Bhagavan. Means not only we are working, but we also have love for God in our heart. So why are you worried? How are you going to accomplish the work? Will Bhagavan allow you to die? Will Bhagavan allow you to fail? He says, remove that thought from your mind. Again he reminds him, Nija Ichha Prabhu Avatarayi. Bhagavan manifests because of his will. Jiva has to be born because of his karma. He cannot choose which family should I be born, which body should I be born, male, female, either animal sharira or human sharira. None of this is given, none of the choice is given to this jiva. But Bhagavan Rama, Naumi Tithi Madhuma Sapunita. He can decide which tithi he has to be born, what time, in whose home. All of this is Ishvara Prabhava. He says, you are working for such a Lord. Suramahi Godvija Lagi. To protect the Devatas, Mother Earth, cows and Brahmanas, Bhagavan manifests. And what is the heart of a Saguna Upasaka? Saguna Upasaka Sangataha Rahahi Moksha Sabatyagi. Leaving aside all types of moksha, all types of accomplishment, Saguna Upasaka just wants to be with his Bhagavan. You know, this is very beautifully demonstrated when Lakshmanji asks Bhagavan Rama, can I come with you to the forest? Bhagavan's first answer is stern no. And he gives him list of reasons from a dharma standpoint. He says, Dashrath Maharaj is in a very difficult condition right now. Kausalya ji, Sumitra ji, to take care of all of them, you have to be here. Lakshman ji is just listening everything. And he says, Bhagavan, you are talking about dharma, all this is for big people. I am just a child. And the only thing that I want is to be with you. Bhagavan says, come. I cannot do anything about you, just come with me. That is a Saguna Upasaka, Sangatah, Rahi Mocha Saba Tyagi. Now what happens next? एहि विधि कथा कहई बहु भांति गिरि कंदरा सुनी संपाति बाहिर होई देखि बहु कीसा मोहि आहार दीन है जगदीसा आजु सबहि कह भक्षण करऊ दिन बहु चले आहार बिनु मरऊ कबहु न मिल भरी उदर आहारा आजु दीन विधि कहीं बारा डर पे गीध बचन सुनि काना अब भामरन सत्य हम जाना कपि सब उठे गीध कह देखी जाम्बवंत मन सोच विशेषी कह अंगद विचारि मन माहि धन्य जटायु समको नाहि राम काज कारण तनु त्यागी गायऊ परम बड़ भागी सुनि खग हर्ष शोक जुत बानी आवा निकट कपिन भय मानी तिनहि अभय करि पूछे सी जाई कथा सकल तिन्ह ताहि सुनाई सुनि संपाति बंधु के करनी रघुपति महिमा बहु विधि बरनी श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम मोहिले जाहू सिंधु तट देव तिलांजलि ताहि बचन सहाय करवी मैं पैहु खोजहु जाहि सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। यही विधि कथा कहें बहु भांति. Jambavan ji told many stories to Angad ji, lifted up his morale. Giri Kandara Suni Sampati. Along with Angad ji, somebody else also heard his katha. That was Sampati, who was in a cave. Sampati was a vulture. Bahira hoi deki bahu kisa. He came out and he saw many monkeys, several of them on the seashore. Mohi ahara deenha jagadisa. He said, today Bhagavan has given me a buffet. So much of variety. All monkeys have come. He says, Lord only takes care of this universe. I myself, if I had to gather monkeys, I could not gather all of them. But today all of them have gathered on their own and they have come here. He heard that previous statement also. Monkeys were wanting to do fast unto death. But anyway, they are dying, going to die. I will happily eat all of them. Aaju sabahi kah bachana karahu. Today I will eat all. Dina bahu chale ahara binu marahu. He says, I have been starving for many days. Kabahu na mila bhari udara ahara. He didn't have wings. So he says, for several days, I haven't gotten a full meal. So you have to depend upon people for food. So he says, I have not eaten a full meal. Aaj deenha bidhi ekahi bara. Bhagwan has given me all of that hungry days. He has fulfilled it just at once. In another Ramayana it is said, Sampati says, we all get our food based on our karma. Whatever we deserve, that food comes to us. So he says, for many days I was struggling to eat, struggling to get food. Today Bhagwan has opened up my good karma. It's a very nice idea to think in this way, that whatever we deserve will come to us. There was one king who did one bhandara, annadanam, for all sadhus living in his kingdom. Different sadhus who were there, he did one big annadanam. After he did it, he felt little proud. He felt very nice. He said, I fed so many thousands and thousands of sadhus. In those days, every king would have their Rajaguru. Like Dashrath Maharaj had Vasishtha Maharshi. Janak Maharaj had Shatanandji. Every king would have Rajaguru who would keep advising them. Shivaji Maharaj had Samartha Ramdas ji. So wherever they would go here and there in their thinking, शास्त्र से हटकर उनका मन चला जाता था, तुरंत उनको वापस लाते थे वो. So when this Guru heard that the king is saying, I fed all the sadhus, he was quiet, but the king also was very just. They would come and ask the Guru, what is my teaching? Guru told him, whatever those sadhus had in their karma, that they got. You should feel grateful that God made you the instrument to become the cause of their punya karma. If you had not given, some other king would have given. But you should feel proud that Bhagwan made you the instrument to give the good karma of somebody else. Not only sadhu, anybody. Whatever good thing we give them, we should have it in our mind, that person already deserved it. He is not getting it because I am giving it. If I don't give, somebody else will give. But I should be grateful that God made me the instrument to give good results or results of punya karma of that person. This is a very healthy mindset. One gets punya of that dhanam also, and abhimana doesn't rise that I have done something in that way. Darape Gida Bachana Suni Kana. All the monkeys, they were afraid listening to Sampati. Abhabha Marana Satya Hamajana. He says, until now, we were only wondering about death. Now Yamaraja has come as this Sampati. Very strange, huh? Until now they were saying, we want to die, we want to do fast unto death. Now when he comes, they are all afraid. Guruji used to tell this joke, There was one man who wanted to die, and he went to the railway track to die. Then he went and sat there, lied down. Somebody was passing by, he saw one bag kept next. He said, whose bag is this? This man from the track, he replied, my bag. What is there inside? He said, tiffin box. Tiffin box? He said, आजकल train time पे नहीं चलती. If it doesn't come on time, let me eat and then die. He says, our deha abhimana doesn't go that easily. Deha abhimana. It is called abhinivesha. We are so entrenched in this body, we might say, I want to give this up. But these monkeys who wanted to give it up, now they saw Sampati and they are afraid of giving up. Kapi sab uthe, Gita kaha dekhi. All of them got up. They have to give respect to Sampati. And Jambavan socha biseshi. Jambavanji started thinking deeper. Remember, just now he has finished giving Upadesha to Angadji. What is he thinking now? He says, with so much effort, I brought Angadji out of his sorrow. Ye kahan se aa gaya? Now everybody is afraid. How should I solve this problem? One problem I solved, another problem is here. That is one thing. Second thing is thinking, we have set out to fight Ravana. If looking at a vulture, this is our condition. How are we going to fight Ravana? The top management, they have bigger problems. They see far ahead and they are thinking different things. So Jambavanji is in that category. He is saying, if we are to fight Ravana, this kind of courage will not help us. And he says, I was nicely telling stories of devotion, and I thought they understood also. They nodded their head when I was giving them advice. And now when this vulture has come, everybody has lost their faith again. So Jambavanji is thinking. Our story is also very similar. There are 2 people, or let's say 10 people in a team. When everybody loses enthusiasm, one person becomes Jambavan. When Jambavan himself loses enthusiasm, somebody else becomes in that role. Now Angadji is speaking. After hearing everything from Jambavan, Angadji says, Kaha Angada bichari mana mahi. Now whatever Angadji says is nothing but divine prompting of the Lord. Ura preraka Raghuvamsha Vibhushana. Bhagwan makes us speak certain things at the right time in the right place. He says, Dhanya Jatayu Samako Nahi. Nobody is as blessed as Jatayuji. Because Angadji saw, he is very sharp. Vulture, which vulture story do I know? Jatayu's story I know. So he says, maybe there is something in common and he will not eat us. We also do that, right? Let's say you're going to meet somebody, some client, let us say. We try to find out what that person likes. If he likes Hindustani music, classical music, somewhere in the conversation you will try to bring it. Whether it fits the conversation or not. Somewhere you will try to bring it. And sometimes whether we know it or not, still we will bring it. I'd heard this from our Shiv Kumar Sharma ji once, the Santoor player. He was narrating. There was a king who did not like music, but he wanted to show that he loves music. So he brought one tabla player once. Everybody was enjoying the concert. He was getting bored. 5.5 hours he played. Then another person was watching all this. The king was, now he has to show, right, that he enjoyed the program. So he took 100 gold coins, gave to that tabla player. Now this other person knew to play tabla reasonably well, but he understood this king doesn't know about music. So he went to him and said, Maharaj, आप इतने बड़े उस्ताद, इतने बड़े जहांगीर हो, और आपको सिर्फ 3 ताल सुनाया? Means he only played 3 ताल, 3 ताल. मैं आपको 100 ताल सुनाता हूँ. आपको केवल 3 ताल सुनाया, मैं आपको 100 ताल सुनाता हूँ. Then the king thought, 3 ताल बजाने के लिए 5.5 hours. 100 ताल बजाने के लिए पता नहीं कितना घंटा. So he said, take this coin, 100 gold coins from him, give it to him. So we look for what this person likes and we try to bring something. So Angadji also saw he is a vulture. So suddenly Jatayuji's name came. He said, Dhanya, blessed is Jatayu, such a great person he was. Now he says, RamaKatha karana tanu tyagi. It is a great blessing to do Lord's work, but even greater blessing to give up the body doing Lord's work. Haripura gayahu parama bada bhagi. And also he went to Bhagwan's abode. Now, the first line he had listened from Jambavanji just now. What did Jambavanji say? Hama sabha sevaka ati bada bhagi, santata saguna brahma anuragi. And he applied it directly to Jatayuji. He said Jatayuji was very blessed because he gave up the body working for the Lord. Means his point is, look at this. One vulture gave up the body during doing Rama Karya. And here is another vulture who wants to eat Ramaduta. Subtle message he is giving by taking Jatayu's name. Sunikhaga Haresha Soka Juta Bani. Sampati ji heard this speech of Angadji, but it was mixed emotions for him. Harsha and Shoka. What was the Harsha part? He was so proud of Jatayu. That too, he was so proud that Jatayu made Ravana unconscious. In that story it comes, Jatayuji, when he fights, Ravana falls from his chariot. For a moment he becomes unconscious. Then he gets up, takes his sword and clips off his wings. So he was very proud, and he also went to Bhagwan's abode. He is so proud of it. But he is sad that he is no more. So he had mixed emotions. Ava nikata kapina bhayabani. He came near to the monkeys. Now these monkeys are not still trusting him. In his speech he has sorrow, but the Vanaras still feel he might eat us up. So tina hi abhaya kari pooch aisi jai. He made them fearless and asked them more about Jatayuji. What happened? How was he? Katha sakala tinha tahi sunai. And he narrated the entire story. All the monkeys narrated the entire story to Sampatiji. It is said Angadji, he narrated the RamaKatha all the way until this point. Suni Sampati Bandhu Kai Karani, Raghupati Mahima Bahubidi Barani. Having listened to his brother's story, Sampatiji started singing Bhagwan Rama's glory. Now all monkeys were surprised. How does he know RamaKatha? He says, I will tell you my story later. Mohile Jahu Sindhu Tata Devu Tilanjali Tahi. He says, please take me to the shore of the ocean. I want to do the final rites of Jatayuji. You know, it is said the cave of Sampatiji was up in a mountain. And the conversation he is having with the monkeys is from the top of the mountain. And all the monkeys were at Sindhu Tata, shore of the ocean. So now he says, I need help to come down. Take me to the shore of the ocean. I want to offer the Tarpanam. And in Vinay Patrika, our Goswamiji writes, Hanumanji brought Sampatiji in his own arms from the top of the mountain to the ocean shore. Bachana Suhai, Bachana Sahai, Karavi me Paihahu, Khojahu Jahi. He says, I will help you through my words, such that you can go and search and you will find her. I cannot help you more than this. This is where I am right now. Next one, let us just see without chanting it. Anuja Kriya Kari Sagara Tira. Having done the rites of his brother at the ocean shore, Kahi Nija Katha Sunahu Kapi Bira. Sampatiji starts telling his own story. Now there is a purpose why he is telling this story. He is telling it to encourage the Vanaras. He knows they are the ones who are going to cross the ocean. They are the ones who have to face some obstacles. So to give them strength, he is narrating his story. He says, Hamadvau Bandhu Prathama Tarunai. We were two young brothers, myself and Jatayuji. Gagana Gaye Rabi Nikata Udai. Once we wanted to see who is the strongest between both of us, who is stronger. And both of us started flying up in the sky to reach the sun. Who reaches the farthest? Tejana Sahi Saka So Firi Ava. Unable to bear the heat, Jatayuji came back. Main Abhimani Rabi Niya Rava. But I was filled with pride. If I also came back, what does that mean? Both our strength is same. So I kept going. I did not come back. Jare Panka Ati Teja Apara. My wings got burnt due to intense heat of the sun. Pareu Bhumi Kari Ghora Chikara. I fell down on the earth and I started screaming loudly. But see Bhagwan's Kripa, he says, I learnt my lesson at that time. That result of Abhimana is sorrow. Bhagwan Krishna in 18th chapter, he mentions different types of karma. Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. He says Tamasic karma is the one which is done without thinking about consequences. Person A feels jealousy or competition with person B. He ends up doing that which person B is doing without thinking about what are the consequences of it for me? Simple example is person B buys something. He says, I also want to buy something. That same thing. Without thinking about, do I really need it? Can I afford it? Even if I can afford, what use is it for me? He said that is example of tamasic karma. And the root of that tamasic karma is abhimana. The whole game will finally end up here. Vedanta wants to tell us we are infinite in our essential nature. But because of ignorance, we want to become infinite as a jiva. Being a jiva, we want to become infinite by expanding our outreach. Outreach meaning power and position. By getting more and more things. He says that lesson I learned, that result of abhimana is dukkham. But he says, Bhagwan's krupa was there on me even then. I fell down, but I fell in the ashrama of Chandrama Rishi. There was a Rishi whose name was Chandrama. His another name is Nishakara. Nishakara, and he is the son of Atri Maharshi. Atri Rishi. So in his ashrama, I fell. Muni eka Chandrama, Muni eka nama Chandrama ohi, lagi daya deki kara mohi. He felt lot of pity looking at me. He recognized me because Jatayuji and myself, we had done his seva before. He said, who did this condition to you? How come you don't have wings? And why have you fallen like this? Then when I told him everything, he was in tears. The Rishi who was there. And he says, Bahu prakaratehi jnana sunava. He taught me in several ways. Dehi janita abhimani chudava. He freed me from the abhimana of body. Meaning, Sampatiji elaborates, the dialogue of Sampatiji is elaborated in other Ramayana. It is said Sampatiji told that Rishi, I want to jump from this cliff now. Because for a bird, imagine living the life without wings. He says, I don't want to live like this. And that Rishi told him, if I want, I can give you your wings back now. But this form, Lord has given it to you. So only good things will happen in this. Stay here. And he gives further details also. He says, my pain was bearable because of this advice of that Rishi. What I had lost hope in my life, that I could manage my life very well because of the teaching of Chandrama Rishi. What was his main teaching? He said, sorrow is because of body identification. Deha abhimana will bring sorrow. Deha abhimana is because of ahankara. The notion that I am finite. That ahankara is because of ajnanam, ignorance. He says, you remove that ignorance, you won't mind the condition of the body. Condition of the body is because of prarabdha. Whatever has to come, it will come. But the mental suffering which is there, that was not there for me. Physical suffering was there. Huh? Remember, few chaupais before he said, I have not had a full meal for a long time. But he was not unhappy about it. I could live my life well. Treta Brahma Manuja Tanu Dharahi. Chandrama Rishi told him, in Treta Yuga, Bhagwan will take a human form. Tasu Nari Nisicharapati Harihi. His wife will be kidnapped by demons, Rakshasas. You know what this tells us is, Sampatiji is from Satya Yuga. Then only Bhagwan will say, right? And the Rishi will say, in Treta Yuga, Bhagwan will come. So he is an ancient bird. along with Jatayuji. Tasu koja patiha prabhuduta, Bhagwan will send his messengers to search for Sita ji. Tinahi mile te hoba punita. You will be purified having met the messengers of Bhagwan Rama. See, we know the power of Rama Darshan. Huh? This is the power of Rama Bhakta Darshan. The monkeys who were devotees of the Lord, looking at them, Sampatiji became pure. Jimihi panka karasi jani chinta. He says, don't worry, your wings will grow back. And it is said, as he was speaking, his wings came back. When he was narrating this story, by the time he reached this point, his wings were back again. This is there in Valmiki Ramayana. Tinahi dikhai dehesu te Sita. You show them the direction, help them find Sita ji. That is your role. That is why you have to stay in this body. Munikara gira satya bhai aju. Sampati ji says, whatever that Rishi Muni had said, now I am seeing the reality of his words. It is all coming alive in front of my eyes. Suni mama bachana karahu prabha kaju. Now listen to my words and do Bhagwan's work. Sampati ji tells all the Vanaras. Now he is describing what he is seeing. It is said, Jambavan ji had asked Sampati ji, please tell us where is Lanka? Please tell us where is Ravana and where is Sita ji? He describes that now. Giri Trikuta Upara Basa Lanka. Lanka is situated on the Trikuta mountain. Today morning we had seen, right? That is the address, permanent address of every Ravana. In whichever kalpa, whoever becomes Ravana, he stays in Trikuta mountain. Taharaha Ravana Sahaja Asanka. Ravana stays there fearlessly. Taha Asoka Upabana Jaha Rahahi. And there is a garden called Ashokavana. Sita Baithi Socharata Ahahi. Sita ji is sitting there in Shoka. Ashokavana, in that she is doing Shoka. Baithi means what? She is totally immersed in thinking about the Lord. Because Vanaras also did not know, first of all, they don't know who is Sita ji. They also don't know what is she like. All they know is who is Bhagavan. So Hanumanji also, when he sees Mandodari, first time he mistakes her to be Sita. But immediately he says, Sita ji cannot stay with Ravana. So here, Jambavan ji is giving them assurance. Main de kahu tuma nahi, gidahi drishti apar. He says, I am able to see them, you aren't. Because vultures can see far. That is Gida drishti. Buddha bhayo nata karatehu kachuka sahaya tumhara. He says, I have grown old now, that is why I cannot help you. Otherwise, I would have given you live report. From Lanka, I can go there and tell you exactly what is happening. But all I can do from here is, I have binocular vision. Dura drishti I have, I can tell you where she is. So next 2 dohas are there, which will conclude not next week, but the week after. Okay, next week Amma's Yajna is there. So the week after will be the last Kishkindakandh class. Aganita Gunagana Bhushan Rama, Aganita Gunagana Bhushan Rama, Ashrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama, Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama, Apad Bandhava Jaya Jaya Rama, Dasharatha Nandana Shri Rama, Dashamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama, Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama, कामित फलदा जय जय राम पाप विमोचन श्री राम पट्टाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी वल्लभ सीता राम जय रघुराम जय सीताराम वानर सेवित श्रीराम वारिधि बंधन जय जय राम हनुमत पूजित सीताराम श्रीराम जय जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज।